I'd been tracking a giant beast for a long time. I'd been waiting for one chance to pull the thorn out of its paw. Even though I knew how dangerous it would be, I still worked up the courage and yanked the thorn out with all my strength. The searing pain instantly jolted the sleeping beast awake. It opened its gemstone-like eyes and let out a series of deafening roars. I was so terrified that I dropped straight to the ground. The beast seemed to think what I'd done was unbelievably foolish. With one furious roar, it blasted me right out of the cave. I struggled back to my feet and cautiously peeked toward the cave entrance. That's when I realized it hadn't come after me. Only then did I finally breathe a sigh of relief. Even so, I couldn't shake my curiosity about the beast. After hesitating for a while, I decided to go back and check on it. I hid near the cave entrance and quietly waited for it to come out. After what felt like forever, the beast finally appeared. It cautiously poked its head out first, took a long sniff of the air, then carefully scanned the area. Once it was sure the coast was clear, it limped out of the cave. Before it could notice me, I quietly followed behind. But the noise I made still caught its attention. It kept looking back over its shoulder. Each time it was convinced nothing was there, it continued on its way. By then, I'd already hidden beneath a small pile of rocks. I followed the beast deep into the forest. That's when I discovered it was obsessed with collecting gold and iron ore. Every piece it found was carefully added to the same pile. I stayed hidden and silently watched. Before long, I realized the thorn in its paw was seriously slowing it down. It licked its injured paw, then stomped off like a grumpy little kid throwing a tantrum. Since it cared so much about those golden rocks, I came up with a plan. I tied a piece of golden ore to a vine and made sure the beast spotted it. It was exactly what it wanted most. The cautious beast stayed on guard, clearly suspicious. But after a while, it slowly let its guard down. Limping forward, it reached for the ore. At that exact moment, I quietly pulled the vine, lifting the rock into the air. The beast immediately leaped up and clamped its jaws around it. Then I put every ounce of strength I had into one hard pull and finally yanked the thorn free. But I never expected the falling ore to land right on top of the vine. In an instant, the vine wrapped tightly around me. No matter how hard I struggled, I couldn't break free. Then the beast slowly walked toward me and suddenly bit down. I was terrified, but it didn't eat me. It only wanted to grab the golden ore. It licked its paw, then froze in shock when it realized the pain was completely gone. It stomped the ground a couple of times and tested its paw. Then the beast lowered its head and looked at me. The look in its eyes felt like it was thanking me. Now that I'd accomplished my goal, it was finally time to leave. But no matter how much I thought about it, I couldn't figure out why it was so obsessed with collecting those golden ores. It had kept gathering them even while badly injured. In the end, my overwhelming curiosity pulled me back once again.